First thing I really love is, of course, one of the things that I used on my eye look today is the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. So it's great because it has all nude eyeshadows. It has 4 mattes on the bottom. So you got your 2 nice dark colors. Here you have a mid-tone color and a very light, like kind of brow color. And then on the top it features these shimmery colors. These two colors right here, as well as this one right here, is more of a chunky glitter, but it's not like crazy chunky. It's just a little bit more chunkier than this one. I'd say that this one here is probably more of like a satin kind of finish. So I really love that. It just has the go-to colors and it allows you to get a great look on your eyes without having to think of something too complicated or complex. Next item here is the Benefit They're Real mascara. Everybody knows about this, I'm sure, and it definitely is worth the hype. It is a little bit pricey. I think it's like $23 in the US and it's about $29 or $30 here in Canada. I was actually lucky enough to get a hookup from one of my friends. I'm sure she knows who it is. If you're watching, thanks so much. So I was able to get a little discount on it. It still was expensive, but it was I think it was around $23 after taxes, which is closer to the US amount. This mascara is really great for just grabbing your lashes and separating them and giving them length. It really helps to define your lashes so much. And honestly, I think even if I didn't have the discount, I probably would rebuy this mascara again. I would believe the hype on YouTube. This mascara is actually really, really good. Next item here in my little bag is the NYX Proof It. It's a waterproof eyebrow primer. So at first I thought this brow primer was actually a eyeshadow primer, so I picked it up on Fluke, and when I brought it home I realized it was for your brows. Now I thought, you know, let me get some use out of it. I tried it with my brow pencil that I like to use, and I tried it first by putting it on before doing my brows and then trying to do my brows, and I found that it made my brows a little bit hard to work with because it basically like puts a hold on your brows, so it pretty much holds in place all day, which is fine. It's not like too much of a crusty kind of look, but I find this product works better for me per se when I do my brows first with my pencil and then I go in with this eyeshadow primer and put a light coverage of that over top of it, and it definitely helps hold my brows in. Next item here is this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Now this guy right here I have actually really been loving. First of all, because of the 3-in-1 aspect of this foundation. I believe this foundation, they say that it is a foundation, a primer, and concealer, I believe it is. So that means that you can just actually throw this foundation on and you don't need to put a primer or any of that on. You just throw it on your face and you actually also don't even need to set. So with that being said, it has, I'd say this is like a medium to full coverage foundation because I actually have a lot of hyperpigmentation like on my forehead area, and it really helps to cover it up a lot. I don't really have to set it. Today I did set it, but you really don't need to. So I don't have oily skin, so I can't comment too much on how it works with oily skin, but I have watched some ladies on YT who do have oily skin and have used this foundation, and they do report that they don't have a lot of problems with this. Now I originally picked this up actually because I wanted the CoverGirl Queen Collection foundation. Apparently it's the same formula, which I didn't find out till after. I was hunting the CoverGirl Queen Collection down for so long. They don't have it in Canada, so every time I'd go to the States I'd look and look and look, and when I finally did find it, I wasn't able to get it because you know how the drugstore stuff is. Everyone goes and swatches them and opens them up, so I couldn't find the one that was my color that had not been tampered with. So I picked this guy up and I must say I am really liking it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I have put quite a dent into this foundation, so I will say I would be repurchasing. Next item here is this Real Techniques, it's actually called the Miracle Complexion Sponge. So it's this orange color here. It goes up into a tip just like the Beauty Blender, and it has that flat side here. I personally just use this for my foundation. So what I do is I wet the sponge with water, I squeeze out the excess, and I use it damp and just kind of apply my foundation to my face by bouncing the sponge off of my face like this. So this sponge really just helps to give that smooth airbrush looking finish. So I really like this for applying my foundation when I don't want to use my brush. Second last item here is this LA Pro Girl Concealer. What? Anyways, so this is the LA Girl Pro Girl Concealer. There we go, got it out. So this is in the color Fawn. Now I like this for after I do my brows, I'll go in and just highlight right underneath. And what I like this for is not because it highlights. I'm not trying to get that halo brow looking thing. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not looking for that. Oh, hey girl, how you doing? I personally like this because sometimes you don't get a very precise line when you're doing your eyebrows. So I like to go back in after I've done my eyebrows and just kind of line right underneath. And sometimes I'll do the top as well, and it cleans up the brows so great. And a lot of people compare this concealer to the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which they say lasts a long time and does not crease. And I can say the same about this. Alright, so the last product in my bag here is this NYX Eyebrow Gel. These guys came out about 2 to 3 months ago, and when I saw this, I hunted them down. And I can't remember, you know what, I was actually going to the States around that time as well, so I waited and I picked this up at Ulta for about $6 or $7, and I got it in the color Espresso. So this is what I used on my brows today, and I really love this. So I have put that to the test by doing my makeup, and at the end of the night when I'm taking off my makeup, what I do is take off the all my makeup except the brows, and then I get into the shower to see, like, obviously I don't go in and like rub it or anything, but what I'm looking for is just that if my brow gets wet with water or some kind of liquid, that it's not going to be running down my face. And I can say it is kind of waterproof because I didn't have any running, and I also still had a lot of the brow gel still in my brows. I totally lied. I forgot to show you guys the very last item, which is this sweater that I'm wearing. It has this nice like cowl thing. This is just like a collar. Yeah, it just has that like collar that like flips over, and then it has the Aztec detailing, as I was saying. Then it features this like snowflake design pattern, and then it has these pockets here and the detailing again down on the bottom. And honestly, I really love this sweater. It is so cozy and comfortable and warm. It's a nice material. It was only about $20 from Blue Notes, as I was saying, and honestly this fits really nicely under my winter coat, and I don't feel uncomfortable at all. I saw this sweater last winter and I really liked it, but it had sold out in my size and the color that I want, so I wasn't able to pick it up. And this year, about last month, I saw it again, and Blue Notes actually had 40% off that particular day. So I grabbed the sweater so quick, and I think I ended up paying about $20 for the sweater after tax. Kind of sweater, I really fell in love with it, mostly because of the style. Honestly, I bought the sweater, and then afterwards I realized that this really reminds me of that TNA sweater that everyone wears. I don't even know the style name or anything like that, but girl, you better get you one of these. So that's all for my back to school favorites. I really love a lot of these products, to be honest, and I use a lot of them on a day-to-day basis, especially this brow gel and the Benefit They're Real, as well as the LA Girl Pro Conceal Foundation. Sorry, not foundation, concealer. So let me know if you've tried any of these items, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next one. Check out some of the other YouTubers as well, and of course, check out mine. Stay tuned if you are interested in seeing this look. Thanks for watching.